Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. We are back with one of my strongest decks of Brothers War. Holy Toledo's. It's Bant Lifegain. This is a mid-range green, white, and blue deck with some amazing additions. It was strong before. Now, you're in for a treat. In today's video, we'll break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies held within, demonstrating this against the best decks and players in the world right now within Mythic rank, and then we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and channel news. Thanks so much again for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to help support myself and future content. Let's take a look at the deck. Here we are, our beautiful, beautiful Bant Lifegain deck. And now this is my new go-to rank up brew, and I'll admit that it kind of was before the new set came out as well, but now we have a few new cards in the brew that take it from an 8 to an 11 out of 10. And it all starts with the Skystrike Officer for 3 mana as a 2/3 with flying. Whenever it attacks, create a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token. You can also tap 3 untapped soldiers you control to draw a card. It gets me all worked up. I don't know if you can hear that, but this is a fantastic card. I'm calling it Blue to Line. If you guys want to jump in on that, you're welcome to. It doesn't have Vigilance, which is kind of a bummer, but the mana requirement is much easier to get around. 1 blue, 2 generic. That's so much easier to accomplish in especially a 3-color deck, which we have, than the 1 generic and 2 plains that Adeline is. The flying over Vigilance is actually pretty cool. There are a little bit of a downside here, but we can protect against that downside, right? And then it's a draw engine, which Adeline definitely is not. Tap 3 untapped soldiers you control, draw a card. Yes. And of course, whenever it attacks, create a colorless soldier artifact creature token, right? So it's making the tokens that you will then tap to draw. It's just the whole deal here. We love the Skystrike Officer. And then the Zephyr Sentinel is the second new card of the deck for 2 mana, a 2/1 with flash and flying. When the Sentinel enters the battlefield, return up to 1 other target creature you control to its owner's hand. If it was a soldier, put a +1/+1 counter on the Sentinel. It would make it a 3/2, which is pretty formidable for a 2 mana with flash, not to mention that flying, which is really good. So putting in consistent damage here. And, the ideal bounce is the Resolute Reinforcements. Now, these are some older cards in the deck. For 2 mana, a 1/1 with flash. When it enters the battlefield, create an additional 1/1. So this is 2 soldiers entering the battlefield, which would result in the +1/+1 counter on the Sentinel. The token remains. We recast the Resolute Reinforcements, making a second token. And of course, both of these have flash. They can be done whenever. It's perfect. Then it's on top of the Gala Greeters. We have this in play with Alliance. 2 mana, 1/1. You can pick one that's not been triggered each turn, your turn and your opponent's turn, between putting a +1/+1 counter on the Greeters, creating a tapped treasure, or gaining 2 life. We love all 3 of these modes, and there's a good chance that you'll be picking all 3 on your turn and all 3 on your opponent's turn with this deck, which is just like crazy value. When you look at that compounded turn after turn, it's sickening. It depends. And, we're also utilizing Voice of the Blessed. So we're gaining life through the Gala Greeters on our turn, on their turn, which is fantastic. We also have the Lunarch Veteran. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Again, this is very good because, 2 creatures here, creature here, you're replaying it, all that. Fantastic, right? It triggers the Gala a bunch of times, and then gaining life with the Gala. The Lunarch also gains life on top of Voice of the Blessed. A 2/2 for 2, and whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on it. As long as it has 4 or more counters, it will have flying and vigilance. 10 or more counters, you're going to gain indestructible as well, which is definitely doable. We have protection and life gain through Tamiyo's Safekeeping. Target permanent you control gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn, gain 2 life. We did notch it down, used to run more of this, but now that Sentinel is here, so if they do get removal on it, you can bounce it back to your hand, replay it. It is not hard to get this in the air as a 6/6, and if you're doing that, I don't think you need to do much more. Moving on, Destroy Evil. This, we've been flirting with adding Soul Partition, and more on that as we wrap up and kind of talk about maybe the other cards that we've thought about during today's gameplay. Destroy Evil. destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater, or destroy target enchantment. There's pros and cons to each of them, and today we're kind of discovering which of those we like. And definitely destroy evil is very good. It is also not a rare, so if you're a budget player, this is a very good for you. But if you have that Soul Partition, you were lucky enough to get it in your packs, you could sneak it in there. It'll be okay. You'll be fine. Because again, it's both an offensive and defensive spell. You can protect your voice, or your Gala, whatever it happens to be. Even your Resolute Reinforcements would be very good, because then you can get that recast, which is fantastic. And then you can, remove their stuff as well, right? So both offensive and defensive, very, very good, where the Destroy Evil is really mostly just a defensive spell. Moving on, we have wedding announcements. At the beginning of our end step, put a counter on it. If you've attacked with 2 creatures this turn, draw a card. If not, make a 1/1 human. And then 3 counters. It will transform into the festivities. All of our creatures get +1/+1. It's the creatures entering the battlefield on top of the Gala, on top of the Lunarch, which triggers the life gain, which triggers the voice. Fantastic. And now that we're gaining all this life, we're going to draw it all back in cards with Shanna Purifying Blade for 3, a 3/3 with lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay X. If you do draw X cards, X can't be greater than the amount of life you gain this turn. So, it's not unlikely that we're gaining, 7 to 10 life a turn. I know, right? And that's a lot of card draw. That is a lot of card draw, and that's going to propel you into your next turn. And again, that's the whole idea of the deck, is just compounding value. Finally, we have the Wandering Emperor. Well, I guess not finally. For 4 mana, 3 starting loyalty with flash, and if it enters the battlefield, it can activate those loyalty abilities as if they were at instant speed for the turn. +1, putting a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It's also going to gain first strike until the end of turn. -1, creating a 2/2 Sammy with Vigi, and -2, exiling tapped creature. You're going to gain 2 life within that process as well, which is, again, very good within that deck. It's a control element with life gain. Great news bears. There's also a new enchantment that we've been flirting with that has flash, exile plus the gain life, but Wandering Emperor seems to be the better card here. Again, mythic versus uncommon, so if you're a budget player, you can kind of switch that out. And then finally, AO the Dawn Sky, 5 mana, 5/4 flying vigilance. When it dies, choose 1. Looking at the top 7, putting total mana value of 4 or less permanents into play. Yeah, that's what we're doing 9 times out of 10 here. Or put 2 +1/+1 counters on each permanent you control. That's fine as well. That is creature or vehicle, obviously just creatures here. This is okay if you're super wide, but pulling 2 Gala Greeters, fantastic. Pulling a Skystrike and a Lunarch Veteran, even just pulling a Wandering Emperor here is going to be super, super good for us. We love it. It's a great way to rebuild after a field wipe. And then, all the lands you could want. The city, Endures, Empire as our utility lands, our Triome/headquarters, the coast, the farmland, the wastes as our, consistencies. And then we're utilizing the Blossoming Sands for life gain. Enters tapped, you gain a life. I'm just going to play that on top of my Voice of the Blessed. Thank you. Right? We do not mind. And a draw. Like, that's so good. And of course, that is the brew. That is every card in the deck, how to utilize it to get the most value and, really win the most matches possible, right? Because it's a hard game, right? So you're going to need a good deck, and then you're going to need to know how to pilot it effectively, right? So thank you for watching. I hope you have an absolute magical day. Enjoy today's gameplay footage. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and maybe even become a YouTube member. Let's play some Magic. Okay, going first. This is kind of a strange hand. I mean, I know people complain about the Shuffler, but dang, dude. I think that makes sense. I don't want to just sacrifice this right away. So this is a good start. They're incentivized to play a creature. As long as it's... Okay, and it's the Excavator. No blocks, good for you. Oh, this is good for us, though. This is double life gain. And we're probably dodging a lot of their removal. Let's hit for 1. 4th land off the top would be pretty cool. And then 5th. But probably shouldn't get ahead of ourselves here. Yikes. Guaranteed there's spells. No? Creature instead. That's good. They're doing it. This should stop, I think, a lot of it. I wish. More. More. Lord. Four, 5, 6, 7. We're gaining a bunch. I'm not that brave to lose my voice. That's the whole deck. If I lose this voice, it's over. That's dirty. Yeah, trample. Wow. Pretty good. We need a land. We're not getting it. Right, without this Wandering Emperor on curve. GG. Vigilance goes Kablamo. Can we please get a land? We might just be dead here. That's a lot of cards we'd give them. But they don't have the mana to cast them all. Yikes. Big times. Ouchies. They'll probably just get a burn spell here. Maybe a land. Like... Wow, there's the burn spell. So they just need a land. Looking at a lot of cards there. Still no land for us. Wow. Brutal. Oops. Oops, I didn't even do the math. Neither did they to the last second. It's like, okay, how many do we hit for? Oh, 12 you say we need. Oh, no. The Golden Crow. I'm going to admit I like that name. 1 life gain, please. Like, okay, this will be an easy match. Balemore is a good card.com. Go Gadget Gala Greeters. 3rd land off the top. Big money, no whammies. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Bricking. Bricking? Deep breaths. All right. They're filling the grave for the terror, I'd assume. Down to 15. No. Down to 12. I guess. Fourth land. Emperor exiles. We gain life. They're getting it. They're doing very well. How'd they get my deck list is what I want to know. Really? Interesting. They're being very cautious. I just need the land. Give me the land. Give me the land. We're low on life, though. We should be careful ourselves. Yep. Well, leaving the battlefield for life gain is good. And then we can force a bounce. Not that I want any of these to leave. Really? Okay, here comes a reinforcements. And that's a good game because we are nowhere near out of gas. Just getting revved up, in fact, and you know, I feel like they're out of spells. Must just be sitting on lands. Our opponent goes first. Destroy evil. You might get subbed out. I'm actually thinking for Soul Partition. I meant to do that already, but I forgot. Firebrand. Brutal. Please just leave my Gala Greeters alone. You know? Just like, never mind is the thing. Just like, uh-oh. Interesting. 4 damage coming in hot. You don't know me. I think I want the treasure. I attack, so I'm not a threat. This is scary, though. 4 mana. 2 damage. Ow. An additional 4 to 10. Ow. Sack and draw for the discard. Voice out. Gain that life. Yes. Yes. More life gain. I'm going to take the +1 counter here. Alright, alright, alright. Looking a little bit better now. I don't want Gala to die. And, of course, you know, the damage gets increased. It's not 1, it's 2. Right? Ouch. That's That was fantastic. That's so good. Yeah, we're gonna trade with it. Take the 3. Gain it back plus a draw. Bye-bye. No draw this turn. Just pure glee. That was fun for me. Here for 3. Beautiful. That felt good. Oh, no, it doesn't deal 15 damage. Bastard. Oh, I absolutely will trade. This is just easy card draw at this point. Thanks for the life gain and the card draw. Yeah. Look at that. We're good. Good game, Mono Red. That was cute. Going first, you know, this is just not a good hand. There's nothing here that we want. This is a little bit better. Playing slow. Gala 2. Skystrike on 3. Zephyr can protect. I guess we just push up. We don't really need anything else. Hit him with the hammer or what? I don't want to attack into a Resolute Reinforcements. Boom! I could smell it. That's good. Mm-hmm. It's all right. We're making progress. I'm a little nervous about that. Oh my god. We can still channel. Do we try to get them to block? We'll need a land off the top. Really? I can't have them push it to 5 is the thing. So sad. That's a hard choice. That is a hard choice. I know we have to take it though. Right? +1/+1 counter. and then it should just be free damage. Maybe a 1/1 gets in the way. This is going to be bad. Because this is whenever it attacks. So it's going to trigger right away. Oh my god. I'm in danger. Okay. It's a soldier, as is that. Damn, dude. Wow. Gross. That's like a lot of damage. Lunarch out. At this point, I do not know. Hit for 2. Here's another. Life gain is going to come into this soon. We can slam down some more soldiers as well. Bounce anything that gets threatened, but I want to bounce this Resolute Reinforcements more than anything. Down to 10, 3 cards in hand. A big field, like that is, 10, 15, 19, 21 damage that we're looking at. What you doing, Willis? Go, gadget. Resolute Reinforcements. Gain 2 life. +1/+1 counter. Yep, that's all I am prepared to do. Taking 8 damage. Drawing a card. Hey, Foxito, thank you so much for the support. 8 months. My gosh. A lot of damage down to 21. Catching up quick. Oh. 2 of them? Man, you crazy. There's no way to get this. Gain 2 life. Take the counter. Take another counter. Wild. They're going to make a lot. We need to hit for even more than they do. Okay, so I think the voice is going to give us lethal, maybe, if we get lucky. And they're down to 8. We have pretty good blockers. Get that voice up in the air. The queen is like, wow, look at this. This is crazy. Well, this is so many tokens. It's a good thing they don't have a Lunarch Veteran in play, like any life gain. Wow. Oh, you can attack with whatever you want, bud. You have like... We can't cast during this turn. My bad. I forgot about the shield. Oops. Oops. My bad. It's a new card, Muriel. I'm not used to the... Let me make sure. Now that we've killed it, we can cast, though, right? Because that effect is gone. Yeah, creatures. But now we can cast, which is important. Wow. We cannot get indestructible. That's clutch for them. That's so good for them. That's crazy. And now they definitely have lethal. Let's take our draw. Maybe too little too late, I think. Unless we can exile the king. We're hitting for 4. Potentially 5. It's not enough. It's close. It's really, really close. Very, very close indeed. What if they don't attack with the king, though? So what if we chill, and then they just don't attack with the king? Then it is what it is there anyways. I usually don't rope people. This is like a really hard thought. It's 3 bodies. I think more bodies. Because I don't see them attacking with the king. Do they attack with the king or no? And they might have protection for it too, so I think we should... do it now. It's not great. We gain life here. I'm nervous that they have protection and then that this does nothing. I'd rather probably just 3 bodies. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blockers. So they get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of theirs through. We go up to 10, which is really good. They do attack. Oh! They don't attack with the king. See, so it's worse than thought. Dang, dude, what's mine say? Another Resolute. Helping us grind it out. 2 life. Treasure at this point. Okay. Do they have some crazy spell that gives them, like, trample and stuff? Safe block. Safe block. 20 million damage here. Here's a nice block there. 22 damage. Don't be a hero, HGG. Don't be a hero. Don't be a hero. You keep telling yourself it, so take the draw. Yes. Whoops. 1, 2, 3? Sorry. Do we get another draw? Oh, that's really good. 1, 2, 3. That's really good as well. Think we are surviving. Wipe the field. Okay, Commando. What a match of magic. I have no idea how we survived that. Wow, good game. Alrighty then. Building to AO. Is it really ever a bad play? In slow, no life gain, and then playing 2 and 3 nicely. Dahlia. Well, you're going to 4 then, bud. Again, just building into AO. Azorius Soldiers is really good. Oh! Nice curve, dude! No blocks. They're wrecking us. And they went first. Ouch. Ouch. Fourth land off the top, and maybe we can get down and dirty. We're missing our life gain. Don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Down to 7. Yeah, you're not it. You are definitely not the one. Pay more life for this. We're definitely dead. Aye. There's no way we get out of this. It was such an aggressive curve. And it just won't stop. Wow. That's actually crazy. They probably have another Adeline. Scraps of life. It's our only option right now. I gotta kill this shield. Bro. Let's make a soldier. Mitigate our life total. Or I guess the damage they're doing by buffing our life. You know what I mean. Oh, of course you do. The curve on this one. Holy, get up in the air, dude. Up, Adelphia. Oh my gosh. Yikes. This is bad news bears for us. Big money, no whammies. Not great, actually. I believe that.
During my travels. Let me show you. Remember your training. My judgment is fine.
Alright, I mean, we got these soldiers down to size. These are such hard matches to come back in. Gaining life is not bad, you know? It's in fact quite good. I've got the surprise blocker here. If they're going to go for the Emperor, and then we can exile in response. Yeah, that's okay. So far, so good. Last card in hand. Little greed monster here is not even attacking the Emperor. Wow. Oh, I should have, okay, we might just die here. That's a lot of damage. Life gain. Life gain. No defenders. Counter, counter. And then I think we have to go into full control here. Play this. Resolve. Treasure. Treasure. And hopefully, before that resolves, we can go like this. Tap, tap, tap. Draw ourselves a card. That comes back as well. This gets blocked. We're getting hit for 10, 12 damage. It's not great. Ooh, kind of gross. They have 12 life and a Thalia. Hard exile.
Until next time, then.
Get out of here.
You're done.
Land out. Attack. You know, basically replacing itself. Gain life. Gain life. Good hit. Could have went all in, but I'm worried that they have something tricky here. +1 counters. And we have more on the back end with more draw as well. Woo! Good game. That's fantastic. That was a really, really good match of Magic. We are clawing our way back in these matches. I love it. Opponent goes first. A little slow, but we'll get there, right? Very slow. Building into the Emperor is good, especially against mono black. Cult Conscript. One sad, lonely Lunarch Veteran. I might announcement and then double drop on 4 instead. Can't gain life, are you serious? Can't gain life. Can't gain life. Oh. That's great. That's just fantastic. I was looking to play the game on hard mode. Fine. Token, can't gain life. I didn't want to anyways. Little Gixaroni. Hey, that's pretty good.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
You can keep it. Now that I can gain life, you can do as much damage as you want, dude. Might want to be careful how much damage you do to yourself, though. Like, I think I could probably just draw. That's safe, right? New.
remember your training.
We can protect it if need be. In the air with vigilance here is a 7/7. I don't want to protect it, but maybe they'll leave us alone. Control Alt Delete is going to Control Alt Delete. Or is that a Windows close thing? Thanks for the win, dude. Appreciate it. Our opponent goes first. That's okay. We're going to play slow here. Gala Voice. Ugh, enchantments are so good. This could be trouble. Oh, it certainly will be. Can we get left alone? Question mark. I don't think so. They probably have Exile at the ready as well. Doubling their draw instead of attacking. I appreciate that. But looking for that Exile is not good either. Gain the life. Gain the life. No attacks. Dodge exile effects. And if they hit, then we can get them back. Really funny. You're hilarious, dude. If they do it again, I'm gonna freak out. Three cards in hand. Wow. That's massive. Are they gonna double it? Dude, what's mine say? That's brutal. And it's not getting any better. Ay, ay, ay. This was fun. If you have protection, I will cry. Aye, aye.
Now you've done it.
Big money, no whammies. Still taking 8 though.
My
Down to
judgment
7.
is final.
They get the draw. We need to survive to the next exile.
We greet
Ooh. Yikes, dude. 3 cards in hand. That's a good one. Probably have a Catilda too, let's be serious. Bro, what's mine say, right? Double exile, what's mine say? Whoa. You're tapping my creatures? Legendary. This is definitely not what I wanted to do. Gain 2/4 life. Keep the Emperor up. They draw. Gain 2 life. We needed to bounce that and replay it. It just is what it is.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Beautiful. We're surviving. I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Great news. That's awesome. I need another destroy evil. Get my stuff back. Oh, wow. Just exile tribal. Good game, dude. Okily dokily. Bant Lifegain. Getting down. Getting dirty. Like I said, you know, if you were a budget player, destroy evil and the new enchantment that I will pull up here is really good. Exile. Gain life. It is white. Here it is. Prayer of Binding. It's going to get the job done. We also have the Static Nest, which is kind of cool. One with flash, one without. If you were more of a budget player, you didn't have those Wandering Emperors. That's really cool, right? So get those in there. And then, like I said, on the other end of that, we have Soul Partition. And now this is a rare. It can replace Destroy Evil if you happen to have that. But, not looking to stress people's wild cards too aggressively just yet. And easing you into it, right? So there's, room to grow with the deck. That's kind of the bonus to watching to the end of the video. You get those little perks. I revealed it at the start of today's on accident, but, it is what it is. Thanks so much for watching. There's no packs in this video. So sad, I know. They're on their way, though. And soon, in every video, at the end, we're going to be opening a Brothers War Pack, which is super exciting. Getting some of the bombs in the set. And probably never touching them or looking at them again. But it's cool to open the pack with you guys and all of that, right? And maybe resell some of the good ones. Cheers. Have an absolute magical day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, all that. And yeah, we'll see you in the next, okay?